All right, Phillip Schofield returns. Let's find out what's going on. Please drop a subscribe as always. If I just click 4 buttons wrongly, and we'll go and have a look at this nice one. I'm hungover. Let's get into it. Right, BBC article. What is the PR strategy behind Phillip Schofield's TV comeback? You may remember, of course, Schofield was a prominent TV presenter in the UK. He left his job after it came out, after many years of rumours that he was, in fact, seeing a young man behind his wife's back and behind everyone's back at work, a junior runner who was getting all kinds of privileges on the show. And it turned out he'd known him since he was at school. So he's now back in a castaway show. He's been on an island. He's been put on an island. I know what you're thinking. Those who play with younger people on islands. It has the vibe of a certain island bad man. Rhymes with Queffry Crepstein. Queffry Crepstein would be a great name for a crepe shop. Should we do it? Should we open Queffry Crepstein? What is the PR strategy behind Phillip Schofield's TV comeback? And there he is, giving the come-to-bed eyes to all who watch, especially certain individuals. Before signing up to make his TV comeback, Schofield had already reportedly turned down several offers to appear in other shows, and maybe Pornhub, allegedly. But his decision to take part in a less high-profile show could end up being an astute PR move. He has chosen a series that will see him attempt to survive for 10 days without food, water, a camera crew, or even boys. I added that last part. Yeah. There are likely to be a few reasons why. Why we put them on a desert island? Can't we do that with all of them, if you know what I mean? First of all, Castaway is a pre-recorded program. That means he and those around him will already know how it went and what headlines might be written about it when it airs. Yeah, because these reality shows are heavily edited to create a narrative, right? You just film a shitload of stuff and just chop it around as you wish. In contrast, taking part in something like I'm a Celebrity as his first TV gig would have meant giving away a huge amount of control. Okay, taking part in Castaway removes any possibility of Schofield clashing with other contestants or being challenged by them. Yeah, it's just him and the monkeys. Are the monkeys on the island? The fact that Schofield was completely isolated for Channel 5 series is helpful in another sense too. Or, go on, BBC. Some celebrities might have been reluctant to share a platform with him at this early stage of his comeback. Yeah, make him hang out with the birds on a desert island first. But now they're really over-egging this, aren't they? They're telling us over like 7 paragraphs, like, by being on an island, he's alone. This series will try to survive tough conditions. This is often going to be a good way for scandal-hit celebrities to endear themselves to the public and give the impression that they have undergone some kind of renewal. Matt Hancock, Health Secretary, of course, in trouble over COVID, tried something similar by appearing on the brutal SAS Who Dares Wins, and now on a series like Castaway, Schofield will dip his toe into waters of publicity. See what they did there about waters without added scrutiny. Another reason choosing Castaway could see Channel 5 as a future employee. I mean, if he makes it loads of money, loads of people watch it, and they probably will, to be fair. I think I might have to watch it for content. It's worth pointing out that he's never been convicted of any crime, and he said himself his affair was unwise but not illegal. Not everyone will welcome his comeback, blah, blah, blah. Further allegations made about him since the last on air. It's notable that he's returned to social media recently. Yeah, you've got to start promoting the show, laying the groundwork. Okay, so that's the BBC article. I mean, Castaway on an island. There's an obvious brass eye joke here. There was a brass eye, if you don't know, it was absolutely phenomenal. They did these series of specials, Chris Morris in the 90s, and they had one about underage stuff. Go dig it up. Rhymes with Queffry Crepstein, credophilia. Credophilia. And they it's kind of a satirical news show, and they blasted a pedo in a rocket to space. It's like the new punishment for pedos is to blast them into space. And then they get the news while they're still on air. It's like, and now we're hearing a young boy was accidentally placed on the rocket with the paedophile. This is exactly what we didn't want to happen. And this sort of course brings to mind with the desert island, we've accidentally left a boy there, a young, pretty boy there. So that's an obvious one to go for. Let's see what else is going on. So Vanessa Feltz, big fatty boomba, offers a warning that the show comes with risk, obviously. Another excellent. I hate these adverts, dude. Another excellent advert of him looking all tired and that in the sand. Oh, Sandy. My penis, Sandy. Sandy could be the boy's name. Oh, Sandy. After which his wife married for 30 years. Felt said it was sad to see colleagues leave. Okay, this is just more gumph, isn't it? From like a friend, really, in TV. I'm just going to hop around. The series will air across 3 nights from September 30th to Wednesday, October 2nd. So it's in 4 days' time. So is that Monday? I think so. Viewers will see the axed presenter reflect on the emotional impact of his exile from mainstream TV after news of his affair with 20-year-old runner this morning came to light. Knew him since he was at school, though. It's understood that Schofield was given a handheld camera, body cameras, and a sound pack before he left to record his emotional week-and-a-half-long journey. The TV... I always love these, though. The TV comeback has been met with disdain by the public, with one declaring, if this is designed to make people feel sorry for him, it will backfire massively. People were just starting to forget, and now they're raking it all up again. See, they are saying the public with a broad, sweeping brush, and what they mean is, what this journalist means is, they've gone on Twitter and found a tweet saying that disdain by the public. I mean, I'm sure broadly it is fairly unpopular. They're shameless, totally shameless. How the fuck is Phillip Schofield getting a TV show? Is it a disgrace? Yeah, it's a couple of tweets, for sure. Talk TV presenter Renee Honderkamp, branded as a star as a narcissist, and she did not think he should be having any more screen time. It's not a chance for a narcissist to have one more screen time. I do not want to know his story. I'm not interested in it. I think a lot of people will watch it, though. I think a lot of people just watch it out of curiosity, let's say. Eamon Holmes directed the news. Former Home Office Minister sarcastically remarked, "My heart bleeds." There he is, covered in mud or sand, or could be poo as well. Who knows? Who knows if he's head in a abom. Yeah, there we go. With one chance, I won't play the trailer. Heads of journalism for you, heads of tweets. Yeah, what did I tell you? They found 3 tweets. This is the public. The public have spoken. Is anyone? Yeah, no, there's no positive. I'm sure there's a couple of people supporting it, but loads of people will watch it. I think I'm gonna have to just out of pure like. Philip said, "This is definitely a first for me. I felt compelled to do it. It appealed to me on so many levels. I've recently had a lot of time to think about my life, what went right, what went wrong, boys. And I've always had the safe arms of friends and family wrapped around me. Sometimes all at once in a bed." I added that bit. "This is just me. No phone, no comforts, no crew, no boys. And only lip balm as a luxury. Can you use that as a lube? I'm looking forward to exploring the island, trying to tie knots and help secure my shelter and foraging and fending myself in the wild with no help. Maybe I'll be Robinson Crusoe, or maybe I'll just be Tom Hanks Wilson and quietly drift off into the wild blue yonder. The audience will learn how he feels now about television." Yeah, so it's basically a PR piece, right? Go on there, tell your story. People will start to say, "Oh, he's tired and working." And look, I don't know. He did say it was only once they were consenting adults. So obviously, it's the power in the workplace and getting the. I mean, this was the runner on TV that was regularly on screen, which is a bit odd. But yeah, knew him since he was younger, kinda. So it's all a bit murky, but who knows? I can see him coming back, to be honest, and I don't think he'll ever present like a major show, but I think he'll have his little corner. And a lot of people will probably forget, to be honest. With 10 days to himself, no camera, okay. Share his stories. There's a lot of repetition in these articles. He described their romance as unwise as with the runner, but not illegal. And then he resigned from This Morning and ITV, and he was very, very sorry. Yeah, that was summer 2023, I believe. We made some videos of it back then. Go check them out. This is the Star, the last one we'll look at. Phillip Schofield playing a character for overly dramatic castaway comeback. Let me take a sip of coffee. I'm not doing any of that silly quick editing on here. You can wait. Speaking on behalf of Betfred. Oh, celebrity PR specialist Kaylee Cornelius, wasn't one of the apes in Planet of the Apes called Cornelius, weighed in on the situation. Just had a Roseanne thought there. I thought that bitch was... then gave her thoughts on Scofields' new castaway. Phillip Schofield appears to be really leaning into the dishevelled man persona with his questionable TV comeback choice. Well, I mean, he's probably, if he hasn't taken a razor, he's going to look dishevelled on a beach, in his defence. The deserted setting and the off-the-cuff look to come across a subtle attempt. Yeah, I think that's definitely a PR plan. They know what he's going to look like. Kind of empathetic, right? While the show is designed to look authentic and raw, it's a far cry from anything we've seen before. It feels inauthentic and staged. Yeah, of course it's staged. It's a TV show to some extent, right? You're putting someone in an extraordinary circumstance. Allows Phil to almost play into his broken character and bumhole. But yeah, Cornelius said the TV presenter may have sabotaged himself. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna somewhat work for him. I don't think it's gonna be amazing. I don't think it's gonna be back in high times. But I think people will watch it, which in itself turns into money essentially, right, in TV, and he'll get something else probably on Channel 5. Could always start up like his own thing as well. I don't know. So I can see him coming back. What do you think? Do you think he should be allowed to go back on TV? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the production companies look at the risk, and the channels have kind of commissioned it, and they're putting him on. So I don't think we've got a choice really. But he's did lie to his wife for years about that stuff. So, and actually liked boys. So that was a bit naughty of him, wasn't it? Anyway, did you see how my face was stuck there? Give us a little subscribe, will you? Go on. It's nice. I'm hungover. Give us a little subscribe. Do you know what? Everyone that subscribes, this is genuine. I say thank you. Even if a few have subscribed at once, I thank each number. And don't mean to give people numbers. I don't mean to give you a number. You're not just a number. You're a beautiful, well-rounded soul. Okay? I know you made a couple of mistakes after those beers or wines. I know you have. But you're still a beautiful, rounded soul. So do us a favour and click subscribe, please. I'm going to go now. But yeah, let us know what you think about the old Scofmeister General. And that should be how we refer to him henceforth. Goodbye.